What if the items you rely on every day suddenly became unavailable? Imagine a scenario where everyday essentials are out of reach, and survival hinges on what you've prepared in advance. It's not just about having supplies, it's about securing them. Hidden away, these items become your lifeline in times of crisis, ensuring you're not caught off guard. From fuel to first aid, each piece plays a pivotal role. Today, we dive into the 15 essential items you need to hide before they vanish. Imagine a world without power. How would you survive? In times of crisis, having a stash of gasoline and propane tucked away can be invaluable. These fuels are not just for keeping the car running, they power generators and heat homes. But remember, storing these volatile substances requires caution. Keep them in cool, well-ventilated areas, away from direct sunlight and out of reach from those who might not handle them with care. Securing your energy sources can be the difference between comfort and struggle in tough times. Injuries don't wait for a convenient time. When the unexpected strikes, having immediate access to a well-stocked first aid kit isn't just reassuring, it's potentially life-saving. This kit should include everything from bandages and antiseptics to tools for emergency response. Equally important are pain relievers, vital for managing discomfort and inflammation after an injury. Both these essentials need to be kept secure and hidden to avoid depletion by unintended hands. Remember, health emergencies can't be predicted, but they can be prepared for. When the lights go out, will you be left in the dark? Imagine a power outage in the dead of night. A flashlight and a stock of batteries become more than mere conveniences. They are your first line of defense. Keeping these items tucked away ensures you're not scrambling in the shadows. Why hide them? In times of scarcity, these tools are as valuable as gold, attracting unwanted attention. Light is safety and comfort. Don't be caught without it. Can you start a fire under any conditions? Imagine the chill of a night without warmth, the challenge of cooking without a stove. This is where fire starters come into play. Storing matches, lighters, and magnesium fire starters in various hidden spots ensures you're always prepared. Whether it's a sudden chill or the need to purify water by boiling, these tools are indispensable. They're not just about survival. They're about maintaining comfort and safety in the toughest times. Fire is a fundamental survival tool, essential for warmth and cooking. Could you feed yourself if the stores were stripped bare? In times of uncertainty, having access to food that doesn't spoil quickly can be a lifesaver. Let's talk about why it's so important to have a stash of non-perishable foods like jerky and dried fruits, and why keeping them hidden is equally crucial. Jerky, for instance, is not only rich in protein but also has a long shelf life, making it an ideal survival food. It's compact, easy to store, and doesn't require any preparation. Similarly, dried fruits provide essential vitamins and sugars, offering a quick energy boost without the bulk of their fresh counterparts. However, the value of these foods means they could become highly sought after in a crisis situation. To avoid the risk of losing your vital food supplies, consider creative hiding places. Think behind false walls, buried in waterproof containers in the yard, or even within hollowed-out books on your shelf. Remember, food is your energy source in a crisis. Protect your supply diligently. What if your water supply was cut off tomorrow? Imagine the taps running dry, a stark reminder of how essential clean, accessible water is to our daily lives. It's not just about quenching thirst. Water is crucial for hygiene, cooking, and even medical care. In times of crisis, public water systems can become compromised or entirely non-functional due to natural disasters or infrastructure failures. That's why having a personal stash of water, along with reliable filters and sturdy containers, is a game changer. Storing water ensures that you maintain hydration and sanitation regardless of external circumstances. However, the importance of water also makes it a target. In an emergency, those without foresight might seek out any available resources, including your water supply. Keeping your water storage discreet, perhaps in inconspicuous containers or unexpected locations, can prevent it from becoming a beacon for those unprepared. Remember, water is not just a resource, it's a lifeline. Water sustains life. Make sure you have an undiscovered stash. A safe shelter is your first line of defense. In the realm of survival, the ability to create and maintain a shelter is not just about comfort, it's a critical barrier between you and the harsh elements. Tarps and duct tape are unsung heroes in this scenario. Lightweight yet durable, tarps can serve multiple purposes, from a makeshift tent to covering supplies, keeping them dry and concealed. Duct tape, on the other hand, is the quintessential repair tool. It's flexible, waterproof, and incredibly strong, making it indispensable for quick fixes and robust enough to hold parts of your shelter together in a pinch. The versatility of these items makes them vital, yet it's precisely why you should keep them under wraps. Stowed away discreetly, these tools are your silent partners in ensuring safety and privacy. Remember, in a situation where resources become scarce, the less visible your supplies are, the better. Your ability to repair and shelter can mean the difference between vulnerability and security. Survival isn't just about the body, but also the mind. In the thick of chaos, when the world around seems grim, small comforts can become monumental. Hidden among our essentials, items like cards and board games are not just leisure activities, they are vital for mental wellness. These simple tools can foster a sense of normalcy and provide critical psychological relief. They help maintain a light-hearted connection amidst adversity, preserving not just life, but the joy of living. Never underestimate the power of a good distraction in stressful times. What if you had to become self-sufficient overnight? Imagine a world where the conveniences of modern life are stripped away. In such scenarios, certain items become not just useful, but essential for long-term survival. Let's delve into why seeds, a stove, a multi-tool, and a solar charger should be at the top of your hidden reserves list. Seeds are the foundation of sustainable living. By cultivating your own food, you're not just preparing for a season, but for years to come. Hidden away, these tiny powerhouses ensure that you can restart life, no matter the circumstances. A reliable stove goes a long way in cooking and sterilizing water, making it indispensable. Coupled with a multi-tool, which is the Swiss Army knife of survival, you're equipped to handle myriad tasks from building shelters to repairing gear. Lastly, a solar charger represents independence. Power outages won't disrupt your ability to communicate or gather information, making it a silent sentinel in your survival kit. Self-sufficiency could become your reality. Prepare to thrive, not just survive. Comfort and trade are often overlooked aspects of survival. When we think about emergency preparedness, our minds often race to food, water, and shelter. But there are other items equally vital that might not immediately come to mind. Consider blankets. Not only do they provide warmth, a critical element during power outages or in colder climates, but they can also be used for makeshift shelters, padding, or even signaling for help if they are brightly colored. Then there are work gloves. These are essential not just for the sake of comfort, but for safety. Handling debris, building shelters, or even just gathering wood without gloves can lead to injuries, which in a survival situation could turn dire fast. And let's talk about cash. In the aftermath of a crisis, when electronic transactions might fail, having cash can be crucial. It enables you to purchase essential goods or services when other means might be unavailable. In a crisis, the right comforts and currency can elevate your chances of recovery. We've covered a lot today, but remember, preparation is only the beginning. In our journey through the unseen essentials, we've unveiled 15 key items crucial for survival in times of uncertainty. From the energy reserves of gasoline and propane to the reassuring presence of a first aid kit and pain relievers. We've seen how vital a flashlight with batteries can be when darkness falls, and the indispensable role of fire starters in keeping us warm. We discussed the necessity of nourishing foods like jerky and dried fruits, and the life-sustaining importance of water, along with filters and containers. Shelter solutions, tarps, and duct tape were highlighted for their critical role in repairs and protection. We explored the comfort brought by cards and board games, the practicality of a stove, the promise of vegetable seeds, and the utility of a multi-tool. Cash, solar chargers, work gloves, and blankets. Each holds a special place in a well-prepared survival kit, ensuring comfort and functionality in crisis times. Start securing your essentials today. Your future self will thank you.